between the Luoxiao Mountains and the Zhuguang Mountains, at the source of the Jiangxi River, a tributary of the Gangjiang River in the Yangtze River Basin. There is a settlement of the Hakka people, where the local mountains have been transformed into terraces. This is the Shangbao Terraces, a marvel of the Hakka farming culture, and an epic poem telling the story of courage, creativity, and hard work. Located in the northwest of the mountainous Chongyi County of Jiangxi Province of China, the Shangbao Terraces cover an area of about 3,400 hectares, distributed in 26 villages of the 3 townships of Shangbao, Fengzhou, and Sishun. With the maximum altitude of 1,260 meters and a minimum of 280 meters. The terraces have a vertical drop as large as 1,000 meters, and the largest terrace has as many as 62 levels of ridges. In 2012, it was given the title the largest Hakka terraces in the world by the Guinness Book of Records. In April 2018, it was listed as a globally important agricultural heritage system by FAO. According to the Classic of Mountains and Seas and other historic documents, the development of the Shangbao Terraces dates back to the pre-Qin period before 221 BC. Later, in the Qin and Han dynasties, the terraces had gradually taken shape. After regular repairs and expansions in the later dynasties of Tang, Song, Yuan, Ming, and Qing, the terraces eventually obtained its present magnificence. The remains of the stone dog preserved at the Qishui village of Shangbao Township are a proof of the terrace's early history. Shaped by the mountainous terrain, the Shangbao Terraces flourish because of the water. The densely forested mountains help store abundant water resources. The granite mountain structure constitutes an impermeable reservoir, so that rainwater harvested on the mountaintop can only seep out from the hillside slopes, creating a natural underground distribution and drainage network with reliable water supply to the terraces. For thousands of years, local people have respected the laws of nature and built the terraces a water distribution system tailored to the local conditions. Connected to this irrigation network, each ridge serves as a small reservoir and soil preservation bed, preventing and controlling land erosion. This is indeed a good example of irrigation engineering created and perfected by the ancient Chinese people. In general, the Shangbao Terraces adopt gravity irrigation, and various irrigation methods are applied in different water demand scenarios, such as isolated hills and seasonal and meteorological changes. The irrigation system of the terraces can be divided into 3 categories, namely the water storage structures, the canal network, and water flow regulation facilities. There are 3 ways of water storage: water directly seeping out of the mountain slopes, man-made water storage and distribution structures, and man-made filter and sedimentation facilities. Under the category of canal network, there are several subcategories: diverting water with weirs, delivering water through inverted siphons, using the small plots of farmland as canals, delivering water with aqueducts and bamboo tubes, and lifting water with water wheels. For the purpose of water flow regulation, water distributing stones and pipeline valves are installed. Today, the structure and layout of this gravity irrigation system is still intact. As a product of the sweat and wisdom of the ancient Chinese people, it has become an important part of the local agricultural economy. Combined with the development concept of modern agriculture, it is helping realize the value and functional potential of the terraces. with the simplest engineering facilities and minimal maintenance. The Shangbao terraces have achieved sustainable and efficient gravity irrigation, and thus strongly boosted land reclamation and agricultural production. Currently, the average grain yield has exceeded 7,500 kilograms per hectare. Meanwhile, the ecological concepts and experience in construction and management accumulated over the past millennia could serve as valuable reference for modern terrace management and soil and water conservation. The Longsheng Terraces of Guangxi, the Yuanyang Terraces of Yunnan, and the Shangbao Terraces are the three most scenic terrace systems in China. The Shangbao Terraces, also called the Heavenly Stairs, are spectacular throughout the year. In spring, the irrigated paddy fields are like strings of silver chains hanging in the mountains. In summer, the lush crops are like green waves pouring from the sky. The autumn is the season of gold, featuring the joy of harvest. In winter, the terraces are covered with pure snow, auguring another fruitful year. In recent years, the local government has attached great importance to the protection and management of the heritage structures of the terraces. A special management agency has been set up, followed by a series of events exploring and promoting the local history and culture of irrigation. The government has also drafted and adopted a development plan for the protection of the heritage structures, which includes the construction of a new museum. The terraces will surely impress the world with its beauty and wisdom.